then we like put our hands up. Then when I'm editing, I know where we're together, because that's going to be a little bit ahead of that because we push that button first.
I don't understand.
You don't need to.
Just say 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 and just put your hands up, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Right, fine.
Yay! Welcome, everybody. Welcome and Merry Christmas. Because you should be listening to this on Christmas Day. This is your very special You're Never the Only One Christmas episode.
It's so exciting. Oh, except
so
that's it's fake excitement.
That was so fake.
I'm going to try and sort myself out.
I'm going to squeeze out of you like the Christingle orange. Now, listen. You're going to be juiced. Oh, so juiced.
For the first time in a long time, darling.
I know she looks like Scrooge today. Well, she looks more like a bar humbug today. But if you're watching, she's wearing a black and white stripy jumper if you're listening. But I am joined today by the wonderful Kat Sims, who I learnt this week is actually... It's actually a trained nail technician. A trained nail technician. However, having seen her handiwork, I wouldn't recommend that you ask her for a manicure unless you want it to look like it's been done by a 5-year-old who's blind, has spaghetti for fingers, and Parkinson's.
I love it.
It was that or an alcohol problem. I didn't know which one to go with.
Both
Either was going to hurt.
Both are fine. Both are fine.
Sorry.
It's brilliant. My mum's got Parkinson's.
I know, that's why I was like, don't.
I'm just going to have a cry.
Oh, jeez.
It's all right. We call her Shaking Stevens. Anyway, I'm joined by my very own Christmas cracker.
Yay!
Emma Nicolet, and just like a cracker, she's bright and shiny on the outside, full of rubbish, got shit jokes, and according to Johnny, goes with a bang.
Oh, my God.
You're never the only one. You're never the only one. Don't live inside the shame, 'cause everybody makes mistakes.
Maybe your best.
I know, I think so. I think I might have peaked on Christmas Day.
Well done. What a great way to end the year.
It's all downhill from here on out.
I'm really excited about today, and I'm a little bit disappointed because we discussed. I mean, I've got my Christmas jumper on. You can pass it off as your bar humbug Christmas jumper, but the fact is, on the way here, you were like, shit.
It's a stretch. I haven't brought anything. I was supposed to bring Christmas decorations. I didn't do that. I was supposed to wear a Christmas jumper. I forgot. I am going to play the... I'm a bit busy card.
Yeah, you
like
are
I'm
quite
feeling a
busy.
bit overwhelmed. I've got hives. I come out in hives when I'm stressed.
Probably has come out. She's come out in proper hives. Don't worry, I've got you.
I know.
I've got you. Look.
Oh, why? Oh, look. There we go. How
No expense.
Yeah.
No expense bed.
Right.
And I
Right.
had a funny feeling you might let me down on the jumper side. So
Oh, no.
got some lovely Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer antlers for you to match my little tree that I've just popped down there.
And you want me to wear these for the episode?
Oh, I don't see why not.
I can think of a million reasons why
You
not.
don't seem very happy with this.
Listen. How is that?
I think
Tank,
that's
how
good.
does that look?
I think that's good.
Tank doesn't care.
Tank couldn't give a flying fuck.
I was looking at the plan.
He's
looking.
He's distracted by the plant.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Let me
Just
get
to
the
be
snowy
clear,
bit around
it
the
is
front.
plastic. We had snow
It's not
today.
plastic. That's what my daughter Molly thought. And
It
I
is
went, put your
plastic.
finger in it. I finger it. Go on.
Oh, it isn't plastic.
No, so that's why I had to carry that very gently all the way from Sussex.
Why-
Don't take off the fake snow. I feel like this still hasn't hit the spot. So because I am feeling
Oh, God,
fucking
what else have you
festive,
got? What
I
else
got you a
have
Christmas
got?
present.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, if I can do.
No, you didn't,
Yeah, I
because
did.
I didn't get you one. I did think about it today when I was running around Hobbycraft trying to get
I
some
got you
stuff.
something I think will really cheer you up today.
You know, when I was just downstairs saying, I'm so hungry, I could cry, because I realised I hadn't eaten anything all day.
Yeah.
And you went, I've got some biltong.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Went through half of your biltong.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me.
Half. That was. I think it was about 3/4.
Tell me.
£5 a bag,
You
that
didn't
is.
pass it. I'm starting on it now. I don't even care.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have bought her
I've never had the mint crisp before.
a massive family size limited edition.
It's not family size.
It is.
It's not.
Mint
No,
crisp dairy milk. Because she
that's-
told me the other day, I don't like posh chocolate. I like
Don't.
shit chocolate. And I thought, there you go.
That's cat
Merry
size, is that?
Christmas.
That's cat size. I'm
size.
going in. Anyway, what's going on today,
I find
Emma?
that. I think that I'm only kind of just a single woman, but according to Tesco's tiramisu, I'm a family of 4.
Yeah. It's very true.
True.
Very true.
Very true.
And also, I feel like a bit like this is almost, because it's Christmas Day,
Yeah.
it's almost like an after eight.
That's what I was thinking. I nearly bought After Eights. I thought that's really shit chocolate.
We do some ASMR now.
Go on.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Oh my God.
How was that?
For me, it's torture because I can't eat it because I'm still on keto until.
Right, listen.
What?
Get on with the episode.
All right,
I'll
okay.
be eating my
All right.
chocolate.
Okay, and you'll be eating that. I wonder what you're doing right now while you're listening, while you're watching. How's your Christmas been? That's what I'm wondering. I'm picturing you're either listening to this maybe in the morning as you're getting ready. Maybe you're even getting the sprouts on now. Maybe you're about to start your breakfast.
Or maybe like me, you're at the end of the day and you're just fucking over it. Maybe that's where you are.
I don't do any cooking in my house. I don't do anything.
That doesn't surprise
It's
me.
a Christmas day. It's like he's like.
So
"Get
you on
out."
clean-up duty?
Yeah. But obviously whoever's there gets drafted in to help as well because we're hosting, so you can get away with it on that.
So you
It's
do
like,
nothing basically on Christmas
Fucking
Day?
brilliant. It's great. And I have to say, the only thing I ask for on Christmas Day is I like to have. I've had it since I was a kid. I don't know how Christmas days used to look for you, but it was just scrambled eggs, smoked salmon, and Bucks Fizz. That in the bag for me. That's it. And then that's Christmas. That is Christmas.
So you don't need a turkey?
No, for breakfast.
Oh no, but you're saying that's Christmas as if like that's all I need.
Oh no, I have to have turkey obviously on Christmas Day. And nobody else seems to like it, but
I love a turkey.
I love it. I'd have it the rest of the year.
I'll have to put this down
Pumpkins and
otherwise.
turkeys the rest of the year. I don't know why they're seasonal.
Oh, pumpkins, no.
Okay, all right. What about you? What makes Christmas Day for you? What would you be doing?
So we would have done the same.
Yeah.
Nice sort of eggy, bagely, smoked salmon-y breakfast.
Yeah.
Obviously, no more Prosecco for me.
No secco.
Probably not now.
Really?
Strong cup of coffee.
Oh.
I want coffee so strong that your spoon stands up in it.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah. You want to time that right as well before everybody arrives.
Well, the good thing about coffee is that it makes you go.
That's what I mean.
So you can get your big poo out the
Yeah,
way
that's what I'm saying.
before the day kicks
Before
off.
the guests arrive, you've got to make sure.
Because you've got to make room as well, because you've got a
Yeah.
lot of food to get in there.
Yeah, got to make sure the house smells nice again.
Yes, exactly. So, so that's what we'll do. And then I come from a family that was quite big on Christmas. Mum did beautiful tablescapes and we had lots of people over and all the rest of it. And it was lovely. And that was Christmas to me. And then I went to Jimmy's family for Christmas once.
Oh God, yeah.
Not the same.
Why?
Don't know. No, I do know, but I don't know how rude I can be about it. Listen, it was lovely. It's about the people you spend the time with, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
It's not about the
Now we've
tablecloth
got
or
that
the
out of the way.
tablescape.
What was it like?
There was no alcohol. I was still drinking.
You right? Oh
Nothing.
God. Nobody drank.
Nobody drank. And I sort of, as we got into the Christmas lunch bit, I sort of got through a few mouthfuls of turkey and I was like, I don't suppose there's any wine. And they sort of looked at each other blankly and they went, well, we might have some pudding wine somewhere. I was like, no, you're all right, thanks.
You're
I mean, I
kidding.
might be an alcoholic, but I'm not that desperate.
So do they just not drink?
They just, no. And it was like, it just wasn't the same. I think I realised how lucky I was to grow
Right.
up with a family that really went all out at Christmas.
Well, I feel like it's medicinal at Christmas, alcohol. You kind of need it to get through the fact that you're forced into a space and you have to be having a good time.
Yeah, the problem
with the
is that
people
it's always been medicinal for me.
Right. Okay.
Like on a Tuesday night, it's medicinal. on an airport at 7 a.m, it's medicinal. So I hear you.
Yeah.
But we're glad that the booze is gone.
Have we?
Nobody's going to have a good Christmas time in the booze. Let's be honest. Well, I mean, I'll have a great time, but nobody else will. So yes, that's it. So we are going to do listener stories today about Christmas. We've been asking all week for people to send in their Christmas stories. Now, the great thing about this is that they've been sending them to me.
Yeah.
So Emma doesn't know.
I'm so excited.
You don't know what's coming.
Because I get to enjoy them along with everyone listening.
Well, and what I've done is I've shared them out for us to read them.
Yeah.
But before we do the listener stories, I thought I'd share with you a few of my own epic Christmas stories, personal ones.
Okay.
So these are all along the theme of shit gifts,
Okay.
which, by the way, is probably the best question I've ever asked. Like, what's the worst gift you got for Christmas? The answers have brought me so much joy. But I can think of two. It's a tie for me. So there was the time when I was about, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And all I wanted in the world, a bit like every other 8 or 9-year-old, was a Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
It was that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I had made it very clear. all I talked about was this Game Boy. I just wanted a Game Boy. My friend had a Game Boy. Everybody had a Game Boy. I wanted a Game Boy. I went on and on and on about the Game Boy. And come Christmas morning, there was a box under the Christmas tree shaped like a Game Boy box.
Oh my God.
And I was delighted.
Did you shake
and I
it?
was like,
Were you shaking it?
I shook it. I was like, I'm going to open it first. And Dad made me wait. He said, no, this is a special present from me to you. You're going to wait till the end. So I didn't care what else I got. I couldn't tell you. I was like ripping it open. Yeah, great, whatever. I just wanted to get to this Game Boy box. Got to the Game Boy box, opened it up. Game Boy box. Never been happier.
Oh my God.
Went to rip it open. No Game Boy. And instead, my dad had put a jewellery box in there with a gold charm bracelet.
Oh.
No.
No.
Now, all right, yeah, charm bracelet, whatever. I was 9 years old. I didn't want a gold charm bracelet. I wanted a Game Boy. And he went out of his way to make me think I'd got a Game Boy.
Oh my
I
God.
burst into tears, quite reasonably, I think.
It's quite traumatic.
It really is.
I mean, I can't imagine doing that to one of mine.
I can feel my hives pulsing as I remember the trauma. And I was so distraught because he'd like gone out of his way to be a total cunt.
Oh my God.
Like he'd really put a lot of time and effort into it. Anyway, my mum
Yeah.
on the Boxing Day sales
Yeah.
was like, you are going to go and buy her a Game Boy.
Too fucking right.
And you can get her an extra game as well.
Oh, what did you go for? King Kong?
No, I went
Mario?
Super Mario.
Tetris?
And Tetris came with it.
Obviously. Oh, of course it did.
Tetris came with it.
Did you used to get Tetris thumb?
I used to get Tetris thumb, but also I used to get that thing where I played it so much that when I wasn't playing it, I was convinced I could hear the music.
There's something quite Yiddish about it.
There is something very Yiddish about it.
It's only just
It's
occurred
like
to
Fiddler
me.
on the Roof, that,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay, so anyway, that was the first one. Second one was when I was 26 and I wasn't in a great place mentally. I would say that it was my first ADHD burnout, but it was diagnosed as depression. Wasn't, but that's just to give you a base level of where I
Again,
was.
you'll remember there's never been a diagnosis she doesn't love.
It's true. I love a label. Anyway,
Cool.
so I wasn't feeling great. It was the first Christmas that we didn't have a house full. It was one of the, that kind of confluence of certain circumstances where suddenly your sisters and brothers are off with other
Yes.
people and this, that. And so it was just me and my mum and dad.
And you're the youngest.
And I'm the youngest and I'm 26 and I'm down in the dumps.
Right, okay.
And mum and dad have said, look, we're not going to have a massive, expensive Christmas. Fine. I thought, that's all right.
Yeah.
So then I got to my present, opened it up, and my mum had bought me 6 pairs of black socks and a steering wheel lock. Again, I cried.
Oh, God, do you know what? I was so like, yay, mum, because of what she did with the Game Boy, but she just...
No, right down in your estimation. Shit. And so that was bad enough. And I thought, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation because nobody's going to have a nice time.
No.
So I went to my best friend's house and I was like, can I just
you didn't
jump
even
in?
stay for the roast?
No, I just went, can I just come to your house? I'm
Really?
like, I hate everybody I live with.
Oh, my God.
And so I went to her. She was like, of course you can. Turned up. It was great. All the rest of it. They gave me a present, which was clearly one of Antonia's presents that they were like, we'll give it to her. It was
pity
nice.
present.
It was nice. It was nice watch. It was great.
Wow, great.
Sat down for dinner and it was like big family, the brothers and all of that lot. Anyway, that happened to be the year that they'd sold their family home. So while I'd got 6 pairs of black socks and a steering wheel lock, her dad handed each of them a cheque for £10,000. £10,000. £10,000. So if I wasn't already feeling...
Whose house did you go to next?
And they got a Ferrari. Swear to God. Anyway, the point is...
No, that's awful.
Yeah, it was rough. It was
I
rough.
thought mine was bad. It was.
Tell me.
Well, it was before kids, and there was me and my mother-in-law and my mum and my brother-in-law and Johnny and my sister and her new boyfriend all went down to a lovely place in Wales for Christmas. It was beautiful. And we spent a week there and kind of had the build up to it, and we'd had all this time together. And then on Christmas Day, I'd started quite early with the Bucks Fizz. You start with orange juice because you're kind of like, oh, it's okay to drink the orange juice. It's early in the morning, and then it just progressively, I got more and more lubricated. I was still pretty compos mentis, but I kind of got up just to kind of say a little speech. It's not really me to do this, but I got up and just to saying how lovely it was, to have my mother-in-law there and my brother-in-law there and I got to my sister and and then her boyfriend, and just to say, it's so lovely that you've taken the time, you know, to spend this Christmas with us and be away from your family. And we want you to feel like a part of ours. And a big warm welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So can everyone please raise a toast to Alex? But his name wasn't Alex.
I knew you were going to say.
His name was Tom. Our ex-boyfriend was called Alex. And I just wanted to die.
God,
I honestly was like, I'm so sorry. I've just had I've had way too much. Luckily, he took it really, really well. But yeah, that was my sister. Still hasn't forgiven me.
No, I bet she hasn't.
I
That was
messaged her
brilliant.
the other day and I was like, what was that one before that one? And that one, she was like, are you telling the Christmas story? Yeah, sorry about that.
Is that the sister who you call Leah the Pia?
Yeah, sorry about that too. Sorry about that.
I just dumped
Sorry.
you in it. I'm starting to feel a bit better.
Good.
Yeah,
I know I can make
I'm
it work.
perking up a little bit.
That and the chocolate.
That and the chocolate.
So can we start on stories that have been sent in, please? Because I'm super excited.
Yeah, we can. Okay, so we're starting with the tales of shit presents.
Okay.
Okay, so this is from Joe.
Okay.
One year, I needed a new laptop, and my mum kept telling me not to buy one because someone might get me one for Christmas. So I obliged and put off buying a laptop, even though it was actually pretty inconvenient.
Okay.
As we rattled through our Christmas presents, it soon became worryingly clear to me that there was, in fact, no laptop there for me. When I asked my mum about it, she said, "Oh, I didn't mean I was going to get you one. I just thought someone might, but not me."
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, no laptop for Joe.
Oh my God.
But imagine going out of your way going, "Oh, somebody's going to get
Sorry,
you one."
it's like, how old is she? Joe clearly is not believing in Father Christmas. So normally that's what.
No, I
you
tell you
know.
who does believe in Father Christmas?
Who?
Jimmy.
And so
It's
Jimmy
the only,
should.
No, it's the only conclusion I can come to because I can't understand how else he thinks this shit gets done.
Sorry, do you not believe in Father Christmas, Kat?
Oh God, are we doing this? No, Emma, I don't believe in Father Christmas.
Oh,
anymore.
well, all the children that are listening will know that you won't be getting any presents this year.
Cunt. Any kids listening have got bigger problems to worry about now.
Remember on the radio, it was the cardinal sin to go.
Cunt.
Hey, when we spoke, no, cunt was. Can't we get you taken off
Anna
the radio?
Whitehouse did that.
What?
She did it on the radio
you're
when she was
kidding.
on Birmingham radio when she was doing. She let the Santa Claus
Oh God, no!
cat out of the bag on drive time.
Oh,
When everybody was driving their kids home,
Oh,
she got in so much trouble.
yeah, it's a big one. That.
Yeah, it was a big one. His heart was big.
Oh
It
God,
didn't go down very well.
No, I can imagine.
Oh, like a lead balloon.
Oh,
Squeaky bum. So yeah, poor Joe didn't get a laptop.
Oh, Joe, that is brilliant. You've got one for me to read.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Judith. Hello, Judith. Thank you very much for your lovely email. Years ago, my mum kept saying she wanted a TV for the bedroom. Dropping obvious hints and being very clear, Christmas Day comes around and my dad brings out my mum's final Christmas present. It's in a sizable box. So she's thinking, here's my TV. She opens it up, excitement all over her face, only to discover, stop it, that Dad had bought her a new set of hubcaps for her car. It's a story we still tell 30 to 40 years later. I bet you he hasn't got that wrong since.
No, can you imagine?
I hope, like your dad, that he rushed out in the Boxing Day sales to get that TV.
I
Because
hope
he wouldn't be
did as
getting
well.
much else otherwise.
I just got a TV in my bedroom for my birthday this summer.
I'm really
After
tempted.
17 years. Oh, it's the best thing I've ever done. Okay, so Rachel got in touch to tell us a few stories about her grandmother's present buying skills.
Okay, so when we were out the other night
Yeah.
at the charity thing,
Oh, yeah.
you said to me, there's one about a grandma and it's brilliant. So I've been really looking forward to this.
Okay, so here we go. One year,
Yeah.
my grandmother wrapped me up a little box, which when I shook it, excuse
Oh.
me,
You're providing sound effects as well.
I don't know what happened there. It's a little frog in
Don't
my
worry,
throat.
it's fine. It worked because you shook the box and
You
it
shook the
came
box
back.
and went, so when I shook it, it sounded like a necklace or a beautiful bracelet. Turns out it's a packet of Tic Tac Swiss. Imagine.
Sorry.
But not
She
even
went,
like...
a box of Tic Tacs in a box. I love this grandma.
But like not even Ferrero Rocher.
No.
Like Tic Tac. A tiny, like a Tic Tac box. Honestly, right. Granny doesn't end there. Granny's
Oh,
got
good,
form.
keep them coming.
Another year, she wrapped me up a packet of marigolds. Once I took her to a Christmas Carol concert where there was a raffle. She won. And I went up to collect her prize for her, which was a chocolate fondue set. And guess what was under the tree for me a couple of weeks later? A chocolate fondue set.
I have to get it for her as well.
Grannies are the best. Grannies are the best for that. You know when I don't know, because my grandma, God bless her, was very sweet, but did have kind of an obsession with people's weight.
Right.
And so you know how grannies can just, it's almost like they've just gone, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm just going to say and do whatever I like.
can't
Tic
wait.
Tacs, Christmas present.
Yeah.
My granny turned up once, came back, surprised her from Portugal for a diamond wedding anniversary or something. I can't remember. It was a big one. And turned up and she went, oh, it's so lovely to see you. She said, haven't you got a bum on you? And I went, and I thought, I'll just bite my tongue a little bit, you know. It's her day. So I said, well, it's nice to see you too. I'm going to go sit down and have some food. Take another chair, she said, in case you need to. I mean,
For real.
I had to dig deep.
Jesus.
That's not all. When my mum,
Oh my God.
just after having me, had lost, she'd put on some weight, obviously pregnant, you're
Yeah.
allowed to. That's
Yeah.
what happens. She'd lost a bit, she'd lost maybe a couple of stones. Something.
Yeah.
And she turned up and my grandma said to her, thought you said you'd lost some weight.
Oh my God.
And mum said, well, I have. I've lost 2 stones. She went, must be that jumper that makes you look fat then.
Oh my God. Oh, is this on your
Savage.
dad's side or your mum's?
No, mum's side.
Oh, thank God it's her own mother then.
I know,
But
right?
Jesus God, what your mum must have grown up with.
I know.
Oh,
Weight Watchers was
hell.
a standard in our house. Anyway, so yeah, that I love that, Grandma.
Oh, I've got an anonymous one
Yeah.
here. Here we go. Right. Anonymous also got in touch about a present that her very, in capitals Kat has written, creative husband gave her. It says, my ex-husband, I think we're all going to understand why he's an ex after this, bought me a selection of... Fucking hell.
I know.
Bought me a selection of household implements. An unboxed Henry Hoover. I'm sensing eBay here. I'm thinking...
An
I think-
unboxed. I'm
Unboxed.
sensing car boot sale.
Yeah, okay. A washing up bowl, 2 toilet brushes, and a dustpan and brush. He was so proud and so pleased with himself, though, because he'd wrapped it and constructed them all together so it looked like a snail.
You just imagine him wheeling out this snail, only to be like,
Do
toilet brushes.
Do you think the 2 toilet brushes are like the antennae?
Yes, that's exactly what they were. And I think the Henry was the body.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe he used the Henry, what's that bit called? Does it have a name?
I don't know.
For those of you
The brush.
For those of you who aren't watching, I'm mimicking holding a Hoover pipe.
Yeah. that's
Anyway, I
it.
think he'd use that maybe as like the neck.
Right.
I don't know.
He went to more effort wrapping it than he did
Yeah, I'd rather have had an actual
buying it
snail.
or thinking. I mean,
I'd rather he'd given me an actual snail.
a hoovering snail would be good, though. I mean, that would be way... Do you know what I mean? Like a snail that goes around your house and just hooves really slowly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That works with my pace. I'm good with that.
You're happy.
I'm good with that.
Okay, I think you've got another little one under there.
Okay, from another listener, we've got a worst present. No, stop.
Yeah. Who
That
think?
is not even a thing.
We haven't said it yet.
Sorry.
You've got to share
I
it.
forget we're on a podcast, aren't
Yeah.
we? Someone has sent in that the worst present they ever got was a belly button cleanser.
Cleaner.
Now, is that like... Yeah, but is that...
I think that's maybe an implement that you can get in there with. Hang on though.
Have you
I've
ever
got
ta-
something to ask you.
Oh, God. No, I don't
Am
get
I
fluff.
the only
don't get
one
fluff. Oh,
who, when you stick your finger...
go on.
Tank, I'm giving you fair warning on what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only woman or man? I don't know, maybe it happens to men too. Who, when you stick your finger deep enough into your belly button,
Yeah.
you feel it in your vagina.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Oh, she's going to do it.
I haven't
Really
done
far
this.
in. You
I
have to
haven't
go.
done this for a long time because I remember it making me feel sick.
Okay, you have to go quite far in.
Oh, God!
Did you?
It's like a shooting.
Yes.
thing
Did
right
you?
there.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you really? You just tease? Are you just?
I don't know if I like it or not. I might like it a bit.
Well, while you figure that out,
Okay. Tank, what happens when you go inside yours?
Tank doesn't.
Come
want-
on, Tank!
It's Christmas Day.
Christmas! Come on!
It's pretty weird, but I don't think I get the same feeling.
You don't feel it in your vagina? I'm joking. Obviously not. Well, anyway, let me know
Thank you
if
for
anybody
that.
else, if you dig deep enough into your belly button, do you find it? Do you feel it in your vagina?
No wonder.
Jimmy's a lucky
he
man.
gave it to her as a present at
Yeah,
Christmas. Maybe that's
maybe
the
that was
reason.
why.
Yeah.
Okay, so the worst Christmas presents of all. I think this one is probably one of my favourites. Okay, so Helen says, I've been with my husband for 33 years, but when we were younger, we'd just bought our first house and didn't have very much money. For Christmas, we agreed to only spend £15 on each other. As this wasn't a lot, I thought long and hard about what to get him. We lived in Northumberland at the time, and he's a Geordie. So I decided on the Viz annual. Lots of content, very funny, along with the VHS video of a comedian he loved.
Nice.
It was 1993, so
Yeah,
pre-DVDs. For my gift, he bought me, wait for it, a beaver weasel with batteries. Now, at 23 years old, she was 23 years old, in the prime of her life, she was quite excited about beaver weasel.
Is this something that goes in your vagina?
Well, she felt quite excited when she read the box, wondering what kind of intimate pleasures were coming her way.
Yeah.
Turns out, though, sorry. I know what's coming. It turns out that Beaver Weasel is in fact a battery-operated cat toy that moves across the floor on its own, and he thought I'd enjoy watching the cat play with it. Hang on, it doesn't end there. Disappointed doesn't even come close. Anyway, she managed to hide it.
Was that £15 worth of
Apparently.
beaver whistle?
Beaver Weasel?
Beaver. I thought it was a beaver whistle.
No, she's
So
not
I
blowing
thought
it.
I thought you put up your vagina and like you
Well, I
could
mean,
play
I think that's what she thought, and you could play it.
I thought you queefed into it.
Oh my God, we don't use the word queef enough.
We should definitely
need
use.
to
I thought
use
you,
the
I
word
thought you were
queef
going to say we
more.
couldn't use. I thought it was going to be like spirit animal, and I was going to get us cancelled for
We
queefing
literally
again.
just said cunt 700
Okay,
times. I
fine.
think queef is
Okay.
fine. Anyway, she thought, I'm not going to let it ruin Christmas Day.
Absolutely not. Certainly
So
not the
she
cats.
then popped over to her mum's to open her presents from her.
Oh, God.
And in her wisdom, her mum had decided to help her address... I'll tell you what, I'll read it properly, shall I? We then popped over to my mum's and opened our presents from her. In her wisdom, she decided to help me address my recent weight gain and bought me... This is bearing in mind, she's just got a beaver weasel. The woman is temperamental. And bought me Trini and Susanna's What Not to Wear book for fat people. Specifically.
I thought your grandma was bad, but
No.
that's worse.
Oh, no. Along with Rosemary Conley's The Inch Loss Plan VHS with the accompanying book. At that point, it was all too much for me, and I spent the rest of the day in tears. I don't blame you,
Oh
darling.
my God, I want to give you a cuddle.
Okay. I want you to read this one. I want you to know that Emma hasn't had, you haven't pre-read any of these.
None of these at all. I'm enjoying them with you. Right, okay, here we go.
I'm going to have some water.
Where am I?
I'm going to time it now
Yeah.
and not at the punchline.
All right, okay, here we go. So, this is from Philippa. Moving on to downright hilarious, awkward, embarrassing festival tales of fuckery. Nice. Some nice alliteration in there.
Supposed to say festive tales of fuckery, to be honest. My typing wasn't great.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Okay, Philippa says, the day after Boxing Day a few years ago, I was at a family Christmas party and I met my cousin's partner for the first time. It soon became clear we had nothing in common, so I reverted to small talk, asking him how his Christmas had been. He replied by saying it hadn't been great because his mum was in hospital. I said that I was sorry to hear that, and he told me it was okay because somehow she'd ended up in hospital for Christmas for the last 3 years. Sorry, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. Sorry. Because she was already out of hospital.
Because she was already out.
Because she was already out of hospital. Because she was already out of hospital, remember, it's December 27th, I didn't think it was anything too serious. So just to get out of a slightly awkward and quite boring conversation, I thought I'd make light of it with a joke. Sounds like she's faking an ingrown toenail every year to get out of the washing up. His response... His response I don't think so. She's got no legs.
Oh my god, just imagine.
Oh,
Look, I've lost my place.
of all the things.
She's got no legs. Like, Captain Dan, you've got no legs. I'm crying.
That is brilliant.
Can you imagine? That's far worse. You're getting the wrong name.
Oh my God. It's giving me face ache, this episode. This is brilliant. Thank you, everyone.
So, okay. Finally, Debbie, this is the last one I've got.
Okay.
My brother is 5. I was still laughing about the legless woman. Oh, it's just like, I think I felt that hard because it's something I would definitely do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you cheered up now, haven't you?
I'm back.
Look at this game
Probably
changer.
the sugar helped as well. Okay, finally from Debbie. My brother is 5 years older than me, and every Christmas we'd have a competition about who was going to get up first on Christmas Day. I clearly wasn't as invested in this game as he was, because when I was about 5 or 6, I woke up one Christmas morning and could only lift my head off the pillow. The bedclothes were covering me, but the rest of my body was paralysed. Terrified, I shouted to my parents, who came racing up the stairs and stood looking perplexed and worried in the doorway. My brother stood behind them smirking. It turned out that in the middle of the night, he'd snuck into my room, pulled back the covers, tied me to the bed with some old rope he'd found in the shed, replaced the covers and gone back to sleep.
Shitting hell.
I'd never really forgiven him. That's like straight out of Misery Christmas Tales, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? She did say, I think she's now in her 50s or 60s, which actually, when you think about it, so we're talking maybe like 45, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
When you think about it like that, it starts to sound a bit Enid Blyton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So
It starts
true.
to sound less Stephen King and more Enid Blyton.
So true.
Just japes.
So just japes.
Just japes.
And we were home in time for tea.
Yeah. And marmalade sandwiches. So they were our Christmas stories. I would love it though if anybody listening, because we're on Christmas Day now.
Yes.
So there must be some new Christmas stories, fresh, hot off the press.
Oh my God.
So if you've got any Christmas stories that happened today,
That you think can top those.
we want to hear them.
We definitely do.
We want to hear them. You can send them in via email at you'renevertheonlyone@gmail.com, or leave us a voice note on 07457 402 704. Now, just before we go, I've got a little Christmas special yes or no for you.
Just for me?
Just for you.
Well, there you go. There you did get me a present. I love stuff like this. It's fine. It's fine.
She's like a little fucking Labrador.
I'm so happy to
That's
be
my
here.
present. I'm so happy. No, I'm going to get you a proper present. But are you ready? Basically, it's yes or no.
Okay.
But it's also a bit this or that because I ran out of questions.
Let me sit up. There's my
Okay, you
thinking.
ready?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
So I'm going to say something. You have to say yes or no.
Okay.
Or if I give you two options, you have to choose an option.
All right, okay.
It's complicated, I understand.
Oh, God, don't make it complicated.
Mince pies.
Yes.
Oh.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Is that where it ends? And I say yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like the pastry.
So do you eat them or do you not eat them?
I do eat them, but I eat them because I feel like I should. So, yes.
I don't like the fact that I'm eating something that's been sat in a jar for 2 years fermenting.
Oh, no, I only get the nice fresh ones, you know.
No, but the mincemeat
Oh.
is like old.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
old.
That's true.
Okay, homemade presents.
Oh, my kids, I love it when they make you. Yes.
All right, what about homemade presents from grown-ups?
Absolutely fucking not.
Great.
Cheapskate.
Okay. We are now friends again. Separate kids' table for Christmas dinner.
No.
Second-hand presents.
Like what?
Well, like, okay, let's do different. Okay, Vinted.
Yeah.
Charity shop.
Same thing.
Out of their own wardrobe.
No.
Matching jammy.
I have limits. Did you say fucking matching jammies? Go fuck yourself. I swear to God, people that buy pajamas just for Christmas, right? That's a dick move. Don't do it. Because also, like, you know, just have the same ones. You know, keep them. Like, my kids are still in pajamas from when they were like 4, and they're like 12. Yes.
And they're like halfway up their
it's fine.
legs.
You know, they went from being like long to short.
Yeah,
and
they're
it's
fine.
It's fine as long as they fit around the waist. And also, while I'm at it, don't be a dick and buy Christmas pajamas as a Christmas present. When you open them on Christmas Day, it's like, that's done. It's done.
Got to be honest, it's a
What?
bit late now.
A bit late now, and
It's
you
a bit
barely
late.
got them in sale.
I was about to, well, it's Christmas Day
Yeah.
already to people. So if anybody gave anybody Christmas jammies,
Yeah,
Emma disapproves.
yeah, sorry.
And if you're currently wearing matching jammies, Emma disapproves.
Sorry. It's just not my thing.
No, it's not clearly. Hallmark movies.
What is that? Is that just a generalisation, or are they actual Hallmark ones?
It's a generalisation. It's the one where the girl is working in the city and she's left her family small hometown,
these
and
like-
then she goes back for Christmas. She falls in love
But
with her
are they
childhood
with
boyfriend.
A-listers in, or the really crappy
No,
B?
the really crappy B-lister
no,
ones.
no.
Oh my God, they're my favourite.
No, are
They're
they?
my favourite.
You watch some shit TV though. I learnt that this week.
Why? What did I watch?
Well,
It
we
was
were
shit.
sat at a table with like loads of people from like
Oh.
programs that I haven't watched.
I
You
think
watch
that
all-
sounds more like a you problem than a me problem, Emma. To be honest.
just feel
and
like-
by the way, she was from Married at First Sight.
I mean,
UK,
I haven't seen it, but
and
it's
she's
just-
amazing.
yeah.
And Jay, I
oh
love
no,
you.
they were lovely.
Oh,
But it's just the TV programs that people put them on.
you should have a word. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No.
Tank?
Thank you, Tank.
What is wrong with you both? How is Die Hard not a Christmas movie?
Honestly, I'm not getting into this. Next.
Okay, we're going to get into this afterwards.
Mm.
Decorations up in January.
I mean, mine are still up because I can't be asked to take them down again because I put them
So
up
the
late.
answer is yes.
But yes. Actually, yes, I like seeing lights still in January. Yes. Strong
Okay.
yes. Hard yes.
Send a Christmas list or surprise me.
Surprise me.
Oh, no, I hate a surprise.
I know this about you.
Oh.
I write stuff down during the year that I've heard that people like. The fact that you haven't got to tell someone what you want. I would rather
Yeah, but
you
that's
not
what
buy
you
me a
do.
present. No, but I'd rather you not buy me a present
Great,
than
that- so
ask me
that's
what
what-
I want.
Okay, great.
It's okay. You've already done that.
Yeah. No, I got you a present. Look, it was a quiz. Talking of quizzes, my Christmas quiz.
I was
will be-
about to
will
say,
be up for sale
I'm surprised
soon.
you're not charging me for it. I bought it off, I think, the last
Those
2
of you who
years.
don't know, I do a Christmas quiz every year. It's
really-
downloadable.
It's really good, and
It's
can I?
actually really
It
good.
really made my New Year's Eve when I
Yeah.
got it from you, and I got
See?
to be quizmaster, and I loved it.
It is good. You do need a quizmaster. I don't know
Kat
how much
needs
it
to
is
pay
'cause
her
I haven't
tax
done it.
bill.
I do. I always do it in the beginning of December because then I think might just get me through my tax bill. Time for the
story.
Christmas quiz.
True story.
Every time the accountant gets in touch, fuck, I better do a quiz. Right. Christmas sex.
Oh, what?
Christmas Day sex.
Who's having sex on Christmas Day?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking. I mean, I'm not having sex on any days.
I hope I will be today. While you're listening to this, I hope I will have had sex because I won't be doing
Morning sex?
Never.
Oh, I'm such a morning sex person. I don't like nighttime sex, but then because I'm asleep,
No,
I
well,
want to go peep. I want to go sleepy bye-byes.
I know you do. Bless it. We're getting close to your bedtime now, aren't we?
We are actually. It's a bit late for me.
It is a bit late, and if you notice my energy,
I know you're like somebody put 50p in
I
you, didn't they?
I know, because we normally actually record this about midday,
Yeah.
where I'm just starting.
She
to
comes
kind
in
of,
and she's normally stuffing her face with like nuts and eggs, as if like she needs some sort of fuel.
feel.
And slowly you sort of see her like chug into action.
And I've got
But
2
now-
hours. 2 hours from Sussex I do to get here. And today I've come in. I'm like, now I want to go out. I'm going to clubbing.
I don't mind doing a
I'm
le-
going to call Val. You know, my mum's
Yeah, you should
86-year-old
call
friend.
Val.
She goes 3 times a week. I bet she's out tonight.
She's missing Bertie. So, topics for next week.
Oh, well, we've done the quiz.
We've done the quiz.
Oh, I was enjoying
because next week is going to be New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. I
Yes.
can't remember. New Year's Day, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do You're Never the Only One Who Has an Embarrassing Sex Story. And
Oh.
I have got an embarrassing sex story. So I'm just keeping it light.
Oh, okay. Well, let me look at my selection then. Oh, I know.
Oh, look at you. What the? I don't know who you are.
You're never the only one who has time blindness.
Yeah, I have that.
Oh my
I said to
God.
Jimmy actually while I was getting ready today, I was like, I need you to keep reminding me to keep moving. I do not have time to fuck around. So every time,
He's
because
like a kind of cattle stick.
yes, because I sat down and I was like, oh, I think I'll play the New York Times Sudoku today. Jimmy's like, you don't have time to fuck around. I was like, you've not got ages. Like he has to tell me.
Yeah, I've had one of them.
So bad. Oh,
One of
that.
those days.
Oh, and you know when you really lose, I tell you where I lose most of my time.
Yeah.
You get out of the shower and you lie down in your bed in the towel. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, wherever I'm going that has required a shower, as you know, I'm not a big showerer.
Must be a special occasion.
Well, it's over by the time I've got off the bed. So that's it. Get in touch with anything to do with embarrassing sex stories, time blindness, or any fresh, hot off the press Christmas fails, stories of hilarity at you'renevertheonlyone@gmail.com. That's YOURE, in case your grammar isn't great. Or you can drop us a WhatsApp, voice note, or DM at 07457 402 704. And with that, we wish you
a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Look, there we go. Look at your face. Oh my gosh, you're so happy. All right, let's go.
Things I say and do, I'm always what I need. I'm neither saint nor sinner, I'm somewhere in between. This world is complicated, everything moves so quick. You're lying to yourself if you think that you got it lit. Everybody knows you're never the only one. You're never the only one. Don't live inside your shame, 'cause everybody makes mistakes. Oh. Don't judge me, I'm a weakness. Don't judge me on my floor. 'Cause no one's really perfect by the grace of God.